each and everyone. Um, my name is Rca'n. I am a research scholar from Sociology Department, William Carey University in Meghalaya. My supervisor is Professor Viva. She is the head of the Department of Sociology at William Carey University. And today I'm so glad to say that my external Professor Jagan, who are coming from very far, so thank you so much for your presence. I'm so pleased for your presence. And our respected VC, Professor Bambi. Madam, thank you so much for your presence. And another one whom I used to disturb, but who always give me good advice, to our Director of Research, Madam Dr. Fabina. Thank you so much, Ma'am, you are present. And also that my supervisor, Professor Gitapil, even though sometimes I hurt her, sometimes I make mistake, and she still tenderly and carefully, she always take care of me. Ma'am, thank you so much for all your advice and all for your guidance. Thank you so much. And all the deans and RSC members for your presence, thank you so much. And all those others who are scholars and those my family, thank you, especially those, some of them are coming from Mizoram for this program. And thank you so much. My thesis is here as my supervisor said, sociological analysis of the migrations and socio-cultural changes of Sakechat community in Meghalaya. Say like us, they are not that very big, sir, but they work very hard. They can really work hard. Whole day they used to be in their paddy field. And as my topic is that migration and social cultural changes, and the first one I put here is that migrations. So they used to migrate from one place to another. There are reasons, 3 factors why they migrated. There's a social, economics, and political factors. And this Sakechat community, they traced their migration. They started from Mizoram, Bairek, they called it. And from there they come to Tripura. From Tripura they come to Assam, and from Assam to the present places, especially in Saisama and Ningwal villages in Meghalaya. These are the migration. Historical factors were. This war, we can say that the main reason of the migration from Burma to Mizoram and from Mizoram to Tripura was war. This community, Sakechat community, was minor community. So as we know that during that time, they used to fought for a good land. So the bigger, larger community came to their place and they fought for it. They lost the war and they are being compelled to migrate from there. And then another reason, the escape of conflict. We found this one in Mizoram. As they moved down from Burma to India, especially in Mizoram, as they are a small community, the larger community from Burma, they moved down, like Lusay and Poi and others have their own cultural dress, which they call like bonbon. They used to cover from here, the ladies, which they call bonbon, they call it, it's lungi. And belt also they call kid. And then corbet, this earring and all they have. And then their native faith was animism. And they even have their own cultural language, which is the name of language Sakechat itself, and which is kin to Mar, Lusai, and Giate. And they also follow patrilineal system, and patrilocal system, and patriarchal system. And they have a very beautiful story in the law of their marriage, like Kutsoy and Maksa. Here, Kutsoy is when a boy, like a girl, to ask the hand of the girl, he used to go to the girl's house with 5 betel nuts and 5 betel leaves. And he would keep it on the table in front of the girl's family. If the girl's family eat it, that means they accept him. But if they don't eat, That means they don't accept him. Maybe a little bit shameful in the other. And here, maksa. Maksa is from the day of their marriage. A boy will stay in his wife's house, father's-in-law house. He will serve his father-in-law 4 to 5 years. That's what they call it, maksa. And here are the changes we found. Christianity replaced animism. This one resulting in the disappearing of this their sacrifice. Like before they worship like they have different gods. Now they dress like, here is a new marriage form after they become Christian. This is the way they dress now. And here another thing again is that, as I said before, Sakachet people, they follow patrilineal system and a patrilocal system. But when they are together with a larger community with Jaintiya people who are following matrilineal system and matrilocal system, they are, most of the new generation, they follow that matrilineal system and matrilocal system. And agriculture was their main occupation, but at present, they do different kinds of work. Agriculture is not a main occupation anymore. They work different kinds of work, but mostly manual work they do. New generations are, most of the Sakachet community are speaking in Jaintiya language. And Christianity also changed the way they dress, the songs, and the festival. Here I put the festival is, after they become the festival, they do not celebrate their festival anymore, because their festival were connected with their gods. And modernization, language, and style of building their houses. Various factors like social, economics, and political factors have compelled the community to migrate and settle inside Samar and Minor village. And Sakachet are living among the larger community. See that they have socio-cultural problems. And the civil society and government have a major role in playing socio-cultural identity problems faced by the Sakachet community. Objective of the study. Number one is to trace the history of migration of Sakachet community in Meghalaya. Number two is to study and analyze the socio-cultural changes of Sakachet community in Saisama and Myanmar villages of Meghalaya. And number three is to suggest measures of how Sakachet community socio-cultural identity problems can be solved and preserve their original identity. So my last chapter, here is the major findings, sessions, and the conclusions. In these chapters, there are this respondent, 10 repeated interview and 24 focused interview, and also that the study is that the total participation are 515 respondents, which was administered through personal interview. Personal interview was implemented with a sample from populations of Saisama village, 343 respondents, and 160 from Saisama, means a Myanmar village, together 515 respondents. And then the first part of my study, my topic is the migrations, to trace the migration. And so here, the migrations from the respondents, they say that the migration was started from China during the great construction of the Great Wall. And then, so from there they come to Burma. When they told me that this has a very nice story here. They told me that they were being used, forced, like a slave to build that Great Wall of China.